Alright, so week 3 is over, and this week we talked about conditionals. I think that conditionals are pretty great if you need the computer to decide which step to do next, or decide between, two pieces of information, and let you know what the result will be. I think the hardest part for me was adding on to what we learned last week and still making sure that everything worked. I think I made things a little bit more complicated, and sometimes I didn't do the code in small enough pieces that if there was a problem, I could go back and easily figure it out. So hopefully, I learned my lesson with that, and we'll start doing smaller pieces, or writing smaller pieces of code. That way, in case something doesn't work, I can always easily, or hopefully, go back and easily fix it, and figure out where I went wrong. So my example this week, as far as decision making and having to do with conditionals, is actually pretty easy, and probably something that everyone can say that they've experienced at some point or another. So usually I set my alarm for 7 o'clock so that I can get to work on time. And sometimes I decide to sleep in. So I know that if I sleep until 7:15, I can still be on time. But if I sleep any later than that, I'm going to be late. So I have to make that decision. And then, depending on what I decide to do, will determine whether or not I can be on time to work.